Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Ian. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I realized in going through my last video that I was very fired up. I was very critical. I was very harsh with this game. Now, I still think that the crows are annoying as fuck, and I probably will annihilate them if I get the chance. And it still irritates the fuck out of me that we let that Venatori piece of shit go. But I'm gonna try to chill out. Maybe I was pissed off yesterday because I felt like the first couple episodes went well. I'm feeling pretty good. And maybe I'm being overly critical. So I'm going to try to go into this episode with a bit more of an open mind. Okay? All right. So, yeah, we just got back from Tevinter. Wonderful place. You'd love it. Sun, surf, sand, slavery. It's it's a gas. So we went there and fucking dude, I was so I was literally so fucking irritated the whole time that I barely paid attention to what the hell I was doing. I felt like I was just trying to get through it. So I don't even really remember what we did. Can we see a completed quest thing, please? Following a Shadow Dragon lead and a tip from her Templar contact Rana, Nev stopped Venatori Alban Bataris from claiming a treacherous... Why did they say treacherous? Dangerous relic. But the involvement of the Thread Crime Syndicate took Nev by surprise. Working with the cult's not their style. What's worse, Bataris' rich father bribed his son out of trouble. Nev wasn't happy, but that's her life in Minrathous. She takes the win she can get. Right. Why did we go there again? Why did we go there in the first place? Like, I don't remember the reason for going there in the first place. We went to Antiva to try to get the help of the crows. And we went to Tevinter to get the help of something. We went there to get something. Oh, we're gonna go meet the Shadow Dragons. And the Shadow Dragons are... fucking who again? Where's the, Okay, so this doesn't actually explain to me who the hell the Shadow Dragons actually are. I don't remember who they are exactly. Cool. I don't know what exactly is going on. And isn't that always good? Well, let's go check in with Nev and pretend like I am more competent than I am.
The fires are lit.
Okay. Shop rank 1. Expand their selection of improvements, okay. Should I do this? Should I save? Is there anything else I need this for? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I can't beat everything. Yeah, Neve is in here. Dr. Neve. Oh, that's Bagara. What do you want?
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irulan and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready.
I didn't say yes. She didn't ask me. What the fuck? She didn't ask me for help. She just said, you're gonna help me with this. Wait, what was that? Oh, whatever. She just said, hey, you're going to help me with this. You're gonna do me a favor. It's just fucking rude. I'd probably have said yes, but you could at least ask. What the fuck? What do you want?
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Okay, he at least asked. He at least asked. You know? Could have said no, fuck you, if I wanted to. Alright, let's talk to everybody, see what everybody wants. Everybody wants something from me. Everybody has a favor to ask. Hey, let's go to Treviso. Hey, go to the market and buy me some butter or some shit. Like, everybody wants something from me. What do you want?
You've been quiet?
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I?
Did you?
I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Now I know how it feels. What do you mean? It is, I guess, suspicious, but...
Do you think this voice has answers about your magic?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning?
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Maybe there are other people down there with magic.
Maybe.
I'd like for you to get the answers you're looking for.
Me too. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay. Cool. We don't really have any other personal quests going on right now, but Harding's quest is somewhat interesting. Varric still has nothing to say, still sweeping on the job like an absolute bum.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast. And with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
I feel like I'm doing a bunch of side quests. Like, I feel like nothing I'm doing matters at all. Even like the story shit, like the game's not making me care about the characters, it's not making me care about the story. The villains, the gods or whatever. Who gives a fuck? I don't feel threatened. I don't feel scared. We have this huge, you know, fortress we can't be touched at yet. You know, like, I'm struggling to care right now. See, I've got shoes on right now. Why couldn't I have worn shoes the whole time? Keep forgetting that I can... Oh, I just fast travel. And I was wrong last time. I thought that I was only like 6 hours into the game. No, I'm like 11 hours at this point. So I just keep waiting for the story to get good, and it hasn't happened yet.
Aren't these the old folk?
Who's the mystery woman? I hear she's called Lady Morrigan. What's she doing here?
Receiving your message was quite the surprise, Strife.
Desperate times and all that.
I'm still not clear on who you really...
Oros still isn't home. I shouldn't have let him go when he said he'd take the relic deeper into the forest, deal with it. I have to go after him, and I'm taking Gus. Oros and Gus were always inseparable, and Oros said Gus was the best tracker he knew. Gus will find the trail.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help if we can find them. This map is a good...
Rook, good to see you.
We were together already. We were together already. Why would she say that? So the game isn't even programmed to know whether she's in your party already or not? You wouldn't fucking say that. She was already in my fucking party, bro. Yeah, let's start the quest.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium reserves.
Right.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry.
Forget it.
Why do I need to say something here?
All right. Go team.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Belara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course. See you soon.
We're halfway
So what was
through,
that all
and we can
about?
see it through.
What was what all about?
Attention. Seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Whew. Game is pretty.
Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole.
I don't really want to read this stuff anymore, dude.
Example. Okay, see those 2 power crystals?
Uh-huh.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a
Goody goody
possibility?
gumdrops.
Always is.
Maybe this story will get better, guys. Maybe it'll
And there
get
we
better.
go.
So it's calmed now.
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure. Sounds good.
Am I being overly harsh? It's just... I feel at this point in time that comparing this game to Mass Effect Andromeda is an insult to Mass Effect Andromeda. The story and writing there were a lot more cohesive than this.
So, it's nice out at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it
Dude,
in
I
the
want to
socket.
fucking puke. The dialogue is putrid. My God. It'll get better.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring
It'll get better.
flaming rocks
It always,
down
it
all
always
around
does. That's, you know,
every 30 minutes.
an important thing to remember.
While it did it. Not sure what that was about.
I just got a shiver from how bad the fucking dialogue and everything is. Just remember, it's a lesson for life. You just keep going forward. It will get better. You just have to keep going forward.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do. I know.
I do.
We're keeping reality intact. That feels pretty important.
Right. Good point. Okay, One more to go.
You know what? I've decided something. Unless it gets better, like a lot better, that birch tree or whatever looks real good. It does. It looks like his arms coming out of it. Unless the story gets like way better somehow in the second half of the game here, I'm just gonna do the main missions and the loyalty missions or whatever these are, and that's it. Because this game's it's the writing in this story is just
Not too far now.
dog shit.
Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that as a veil jumper.
Sorta, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
True. Oh, good. Upgraded. This is all this shit is this over and over and over again. Get off there. You know what sucks too is like comparing this game to previous games, even in this series, like Origins, even 2 and Inquisition had much better story, much better dialogue, much better companions than what we got right here. Much better, dude. Dragon Age 2, I remember like people, like one of the things people talk shit about that game is like, number one, like the limited...
So how do you become an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Like the limited kind of scope of the game in terms of like locations and stuff. And like some people didn't like the story
Never mind.
because of that. But I feel like the writing
Great, slot it in.
was way better. Way better. Like the corruption in the city and the different things you could get up to in Kirkwall. You know, I feel like everybody had an interesting like backstory, like Fenris, like the elf that had like the lyrium on his body and shit. It's hella interesting. You know, and like the red lyrium shows up and is corrupting the Knights Templar and shit. That to me was pretty interesting, and I enjoyed playing that game repeatedly. And Inquisition too, I mean, it had a better story. Like it made me give a shit about the characters. It made me give a shit about the fucking story. I don't feel that at all, and like I want to like the game. I want to, because it's Dragon Age, I want to fucking enjoy this. But it just feels so fucking lame that like this is where they ended up with the incredible like lead up and everything that they had in Inquisition. Like they had such a good foundation for an amazing story after it, and for this to be what we've got right now it's a fucking it's not a travesty, but like it sucks.
There. Done.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this. Why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for
Make up
what?
for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Okay. It's a pretty game. Very nice.
Bellara, I'm,
My brother,
What?
back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay. It wasn't fair. But it never is it? Syrian felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird. In Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking, trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you. For being here.
What skill should I get? What skill should I get? Go on down here. What? Yeah, you already showed me that. You already showed me this. I don't want... No, don't do that. So about that quest. Her reaction seems both ridiculous and not at the same time. You know, because, like, she's fucked up over her brother dying. But there's literally nothing that she could have done to save him. Now, the mind really isn't necessarily rational. Because she was off doing her own thing, he was off doing his own thing. It didn't sound like they were together. Wait. Oh, she said that they were together, I guess. But it sounded contradictory because she said, like, she joined the Veil Jumpers, he kept looking for the artifact, implying that they had parted ways. But then she said that actually they were, like, they found an artifact and she checked it 3 times, and then when he went to go touch it, it blew up. And she couldn't find her way into where he was or something. She left. I'm not really clear. But she did her job. She checked 3 times. So rationally, it's like... But then she's fucked up as her brother's dead. So it's like... Okay. But she just fucking trauma vomited all over. I don't know what to feel about it. Whatever. Okay, so go back to Treviso. Can't wait to talk to these fucking assassins again. Can't wait. Also, though, that quest was dumb. Like, was that actually a loyalty quest? They don't really have loyalty missions anymore, do they? Is that, like, her progress towards level 4? Or progress towards maximum? Yeah, gotta be towards level 4. I wonder how many levels of relationship there is. Oh, she has 4 skill points available. Whatever. Seems good. Seems good. What do you fucking want? Okay, wear that. Sure. Whatever. Let me grab Lucanus real quick. Just want to see something. I just want to see. Just want to see something. Just let me see something real quick. Meet Lucanus, and he's already in my party. He's gonna say something like "good to see you" or something. Watch.
You ever talk to Yaku?
On.
The Demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though. Cost me a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
He didn't say good to see you.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Treviso.
Okay.
I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
What? Bye?
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
Am I buying this shit?
You and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Bellara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
The Demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite. A good selection. Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Why? Why?
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin. Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Kitty! Meow? What? Okay, this game does have petable cats. So, I mean, that means that at minimum, this game gets a C. There's another kitty. But he's on the ledge, so I can't pet him. Oh, he's a white cat, too, which means he's probably deaf. There's a pointless room. Another cat. Tuxedo cat.
I can get you anything you like.
How about a portal to the end of the game?
I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome. Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee? You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart. Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Bitter's good. Chocolate is better.
They have chocolata calda. It was my favorite drink as a child.
Chocolate?
I think you're shaming me, but I'm ordering the Choco Chico thing. So, is there a reason we're not talking about Ilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
We could be in Virantium in no time with the Alluvian.
It won't matter. Zara's not in Virantium.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's been paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came
Is
after
this the same voice actor for both of these guys?
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave this to me.
He's gone.
Who's Zara
of course
again?
He is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Who is Zara?
Let him. Crow business or not, we'll find Zara ourselves.
Good.
How's the coffee? As good as you remembered?
Better. I dreamed about this coffee for a year. They say taste and smell awaken our strongest memories. For so long, memories were all I had. But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your chocolate calda?
Delicious. Everyone deserves a chance to try it. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Okay. I don't remember who Zara is. Who is Zara again? Who the fuck is Zara? Do we have any information on Zara? I don't remember who Zara is. Oh, the bitch that was responsible for kidnapping Lucanus? Oh, it's not actually giving me the information. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that quest at least wasn't sickeningly written. Wait, why? Where did we get this quest from? Let's do another side quest. Seems like maybe the side quests in this game are a little more interesting than the main story. I know I said that I would only do companion missions and the main mission, but I need a break from the main story. I'm gonna get through this. I'm already 12 hours into this. There's no way I can't see this through. But we're gonna need to be smart about how we do it, given how putrid the main story is. I'm just so pissed. Like, I'm such a fan of this series, and like, God, man. It feels lazy. Like they have a shit story with shit companions, and they're just like, yo, let's put some fine makeup on it and make it look real pretty, and maybe people will forget that we butchered this wonderful story opportunity that we had. Like, I actually personally really enjoyed Inquisition. I thought that it was good. I played it a lot. I have no idea how many hours I have in that game. But, okay, let's kill something. We haven't killed anything this episode. You realize that? That needs to change.
That the last of them?
Okay. Something else that's positive. The combat is solid. The combat's pretty solid. I still think it's incredibly fucking lame that I only have 3 abilities that I can map at one time. Like, what exactly is the reason that devs have for restricting the amount of fucking abilities that you can use at once? What is it? I don't fucking understand that at all. Can anybody tell me? You know, like, why? How do I get through there? The beacon is undiscovered, yet I got that chest? How? Also, the system that tells you like where to go in this game is shit. Wasn't there like a much better system in the previous game where it outlined like a golden path on the ground or something? Am I making that up? But it's not clear how to fucking get anywhere. How do you get over here? Must be up here. And go. Quit doing that. What are you doing? What is it doing? Oh, I'm back here. Gotta be a way down there, right? Why is my compass flashing? What's down here? What's all this?
This is where Tainor was headed. This blight here. She didn't mention that.
Maybe she didn't know.
Are we ahead of where we were supposed to be, or... Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, destroy the blight boils. See, this is way more interesting than the main story. Like, exploring and looking around, this is so much more interesting. You know, like, being out in the wilderness and stuff. I don't like those cities. They're boring. This is way more fun.
Alright. Didn't make it. It seems he managed to destroy the relic. Tainor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking.
Follow Tainor and Gus. Oh, it must be up there. Blighted Tainor.
I think that's Tainor.
Get out of there!
Got a fucking tentacle sticking out of me. Oh, damn. Oh, I can control my guy. Okay. First time using that ability. Got to lock on.
They're hitting us from afar.
I thought I activated, I can't see. What's on Cleaver? Nope.
Oh, sorry, Tainor. You didn't deserve this. One more veil jumper to find. The tracker, Gus. Let's hope we can still save him.
Something up there. No, never mind. Looks like maybe those could be risen like higher, but okay. Where's Gus?
What's that there? By those bushes?
What, where? Oh. He did. He did, no.
He says...
Oh.
Gus. Wait. The tracker Taynor talked about was a Nug. Oris's companion Nug. Let's get you home, little one.
The only thing that survived is a pig. Seemed right. Seemed right.
I hope Taynor is all right. I haven't seen her in days.
We have no defense against that.
Wait, what did I put there?
The god's workings project elements of the worst kind of blood magic.
And
oh, I forgot Morrigan was here. She's just fucking chilling out here. They just put her in the game just to like try to get some sort of nostalgia or something. She's not here in any sort of meaningful capacity. She just showed up, dropped some knowledge, and now she's just fucking hanging out with these fucking limp prick fucking lame ass veil jumpers. This is what she's fucking wasting her time on? She's like a fucking immortal, basically like witch goddess right now. Like, if I remember fucking Dragon Age 1 and 2 and 3 well enough, like, is she just fucking chilling here? I don't... It's strange. Bring the Nug home, okay.
That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while either.
I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save.
Yeah, great tragedy. Requires maximum charge. I mean, I need to get that so I can get this eventually, right? Oh, you got more, huh? Cool. What's this? Better in every way? Say less. What? Gotta be a sword and shield wielder that shows up eventually, right? There's no point in me, taking any of that shit.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
Actually, he probably does understand. Animals understand death. It's something they understand very well. I think that if Gus saw Taynor die, he would understand that his buddy dead and gone. We have no choice but to go back to men shit this. Guess we have to take Nev, unfortunately. Let's also take... I love the artwork too, I gotta say that. That's just such a stupid picture. Boy, that's a badass picture. I gotta go with my girl Harding, I like her the most, what can I say?
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
The Viper. I still can't believe we didn't murderize those fucking bum Venatori losers. Still can't believe we let that shit-eating bastard go, man. How much more harm, too, is he gonna get up to? How many more people can he kill? Fuck over. Because we let him walk. He was actively planning and almost carried out, basically, what, setting off a weapon of mass destruction or whatever it was, basically? Whatever it was called. Okay, it just says a dangerous relic, but the way they were talking about it is like an extinction level event. Like, how many more people are those guys gonna kill because we let them go? Why? What was the reason not to kill them? It's a cool map. Nothing's labeled. That's cool. What a shit map. A doggy! Funny, I see you everywhere. You get around.
Raining again.
I once heard that it was all the magic that...
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
And what are you gonna do, you bum? What? The Viper? You just gonna stand there? What are you a fucking leper? Is that why you're all covered up and shit? Look at you. You're just gonna come back and talk shit. Look at this asshole.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Yeah.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Oh my god! Feel our might!
Hit him now!
You dead? Good.
Wall carving you mentioned.
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Why does Nev always sound like she's always trying to stop herself from laughing?
Got it.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Ah, yes. There's definitely blight down here. Don't like the sound of that.
Juicy.
That did it. We can get through now.
I hate tunnels.
That's a problem.
Let's kill those shadow dragon rats so I can leave this place.
That was good. You missed.
Down here with us. Get them. Run for reinforcements.
He's dead.
We can't let them reach the shadow dragon hideout. We need more Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
That's enough. Look for another blight boil.
That had to hurt.
We are unstoppable.
Brother Nomad. Oh, he's got a shield.
Look out!
Contain them,
Charlie, move's yours. Take the shot. Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life. At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Man.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
It's not a bad quest so far. Oh, not a bad quest so far. I mean, the beginning was kind of annoying. And that bum Viper guy can't help us. Oh, sorry, Asher. Asher. Fucking Asher can't help us. But I sure thought the Viper might.
There it is. A hidden entrance back into the shop.
Fucking Asher. Sort of a loser.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
That's it?
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Yeah, bring them on.
Darkspawn or Venatori makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
Okay.
One day you'll move. The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of
sure.
them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
No, it does not. Seems Asher and I, agree on something. You assholes get the fucking dock master to get this shit up and running? Thanks. What are you losers? Why you all got canes? You're like 30 years old. Get on board, Hard.
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track.
Oh, wow.
Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
We just fought and killed one of them, so yes, we are aware. Thank you.
Now it's your turn.
Attack. Right, that's pretty fucking brutal. That's pretty brutal. Can't lie. Can't lie about that. That's brutal as fuck. Yeah, it is real good. What do you mean mute?
Got things ready.
Why is that ability in gold? I'm so glad we got to kill some shit this
Got through
time.
that.
So glad we got to kill some shit. You thought you would face me alone? Bold. Stupid.
Let's keep moving before
But bold.
come crawling out.
More Venet dummy.
Must be close. That's all the
Perish.
Right. Here's our way in.
Right here? Oh. Here? What you mean? Oh,
Locked.
yeah.
There has to be another way. Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Sounds
Okay,
like
so
a way
that
to
thing
get
was the way
inside
in.
without being seen.
If they left it open again.
Which they did. I feel like I'm hitting harder this time. Like my attacks are dealing more damage. Did I choose a good perk? That's the only thing that I got, really. 10% more damage for heavy attacks. Could be the reason. 10% is a fair amount. Well, there's some.
The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up.
Yeah. I love killing these guys, don't you? They're so unlikable. It's great.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
Venatori and Darkspawn under their control. Stop them. Clear.
Not in my city.
There is no end to us.
Okay. He's locked onto me.
Right side.
I got stunned. Your turn. Let's do this.
That's all of the Darkspawn Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they were doing.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah, I don't want that at all.
Note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being
Ooh,
paid
that looks like a good helmet. Yeah.
off by Venatori.
Damn it.
You can see me blinking inside the helm. That's pretty cool. That's a nice attention to detail right there. I'm trying to give the game props whenever I see it, you know? I don't want to be more negative than necessary.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs. Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Okay. Why does it keeps moving my camera, dude? I don't like that. What other evidence can I find? Oh, I already saw that. Oh, no, I didn't.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook.
Yeah,
I thought I'd
asshole,
see
no
if you
thanks to
needed
you. He thought he'd come and help me out. What a fucking guy. What a guy. Waits until I kills everybody and then he shows up saying he can help.
The taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
You didn't think that he was Venatori when the fucking little bastard that we went to fucking stop walked by you and says, "Hail Hydra." That didn't clue you in? And the fucking dad of the little shit paid the guy off? You didn't think that this asshole is a Venatori? Wait, oh boy.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori.
This guy really just said
kill a
we.
name like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
It's a really weird combination of accents in a lot of places. You realize that? Like, you have British, you have like American, sometimes like Spanish / Italian accents going on in the same place. I mean, I guess. Who are you?
Who are you? And can we trust you?
Look at that. There are bounds to my infamy after all. Refreshing.
Rook's been working with us. Mevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mevaris Talani, formerly Magister Mevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
You know what's so funny is that I can tell, like, some of the animations, I remember seeing animations like that in, like, Mass Effect 2. Like, specifically that animation where, like, a character turns away, he goes like this, and then he, like, turns away like that. Same animations I've seen in Inquisition, Mass Effect 3, and I think even Mass Effect 2, or 1 even. Like, no way, right?
I'm not surprised. They claim we exist to deal with
Like,
magic.
that's, it's not even,
Well, the
like,
mages
really a
decide what that
nitpick, it's just like, a new exploration level is available. Okay.
Would you rather it be like the South, where the Templars decide?
I don't know.
Okay. Skill. Yeah. Go with that. Seems good. Seems good to me. You leveled up. Oh, great. Get that and get you one of these right here. Get yours today. Okay. Level 4 with Harding now. And with Condis. Okay. I know about the helm. I'm wearing it. It's on my face. You would think that if I equip something, that should count as, like, having seen it. What do I got right here? 15 cold damage, bleeding damage, whatever. Okay. Evidently, that was one of the main missions in the game. Not as bad as the previous one. I'll say that. There's a lot of stupidity. Like, it's just overall, I'm repeating myself multiple times now, but it's like, it's just, man, did the fucking dialogue and everything take a fucking hit, like, quickly. I was feeling pretty excited, actually, when I started playing this game. And, like, the first, I don't even know how many episodes, but, like, the first early part of the game, like, it was like, okay. You know, this isn't too bad, you know, there's some holes here. It's not as good as the previous game, but, you know, it's good enough. And then it's just like, holy shit. And, like, some of the reviews that I saw were like, oh, you just gotta give it time. You know, it starts off slow and then it gets really good. Saw that multiple times. When does it get good? When does it get good, bro? Like, 13 hours into the game now, and I'm still waiting for it to be good. But I'm gonna see it through. I have to. Like, I've played and beaten every other game in the series. I think even on the hardest difficulty too. Before this, so I definitely got to play it through. And, like, is it a great game? No. Is it a bad game? I don't think so. I don't think that it's a bad game, like a horrible game. If nothing else, I'm kind of having fun, like, talking shit about the game and, like, just, like, it's like there's kind of good content there at least, like, talking shit about the game. It's just extremely mid. Like, it really is. It's extremely mid. I think that's the only thing I can come up with to describe where I'm at with this game right now. I'm really trying to keep my mind open and just trying to fucking, you know, enjoy it for what it is. And I'm going to end this episode by saying something positive about it, okay? Harding's cute as fuck. It's a pretty game. I mean, the textures in the game, look at the tiles on the floor, you know? That wall, right? I don't have ray tracing on right now, but even without ray tracing, the shadows look all right, you know? They're flickering from the fire and shit. It's a very vibrant game. It's very colorful. I somehow fixed my deficiency in combat, we'll say, where my attacks just felt really weak. So the combat's feeling better for that reason. It's still visceral, it's flashy, it feels punchy and powerful. And it's more Dragon Age. So at the very least, we have that. And hey, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this shit. And as always, if you did enjoy this shit, maybe I'll see you in the next one, alright? Later.